I don't know about you guys, but I slept like a baby last night, and which is a weird saying because most babies, I think, just cry throughout the night. I don't know. I only have dogs. But anyway, I was so tired last night. I went to bed at like 8:30 and I slept solid until like 5:30, so I feel so refreshed and so jazzed and ready to get into today's video. So welcome writers to Writers Welcome, a show where I talk all about writing and sometimes with other writers. Today, it's Dabble Day 4, baby. We're getting excited about Dabble version 3.0, which is coming out on July 13th, and we've done a reveal for every single day leading up to it. There's 8 days of reveals. Today's day 4. If you haven't seen 1 through 3, what are you doing? Go back and watch 1 through 3. So that way you can know what the hell's going on with day 4. Anyway, I'm excited. Let's get straight into it. We're going to be reacting to this live together. Let's do this. All right, here we go. Dabble day 4. What's this redheaded sexy beast got for us today? Blueprints, updated templates. Hell yeah, let's do it. Ooh, it's a long one.
Dabble's biggest update ever continues to bring in new features and much improved quality of life for you, the author. And today I want to talk to you about 2 features that we have improved in this newest release of Dabble. These improved features make it easier than ever to both start and finish your story. Plus, one of them gives you a way to share your favorite processes and resources with fellow dabblers and your writing groups. First up, we have completely revamped the template system.
Now, this is funny because I was just talking about templates on yesterday's episode. So again, if you haven't seen it, you're not going to know what the hell's going on. You can make templates. You can make your own templates in Dabble, which is one of the things I really like about it. And if you don't know what Dabble is even, I mean, Jesus, definitely go back and watch this. But Dabble is a writing software that I really, really enjoy. It's one of my favorites. I'm not going to say it is my favorite. I'm not going to say it's the best because it has been missing a handful of pretty simple features. It doesn't have a phone app. You got to get the phone app out there. So, but anyway, templates is a really cool thing that you can create. You can kind of like do whatever you want theoretically, or for the most part, with these templates that you're creating for your book. And but they have a lot of already pre-made ones too. And so yeah, it looks. Oh, they got one called the best template ever. Oh, let's hear all about that.
Inside of Dabble, and it is better than ever. That means improved template navigation, and it means being able to sort them however you want to. Templates are supposed to make your writing life easier, right? And so we've made accessing and organizing your templates way easier than before.
Sorting things the way that you want them to be is definitely something that Dabble has been lacking up to this point, because if you were here on day 1, I went on a long rant about how you basically just have to scroll through their homepage in order to find all your different projects, and it's just in the last updated order. So you're like, okay, well, I haven't touched a project in months. Well, then you have to sift through all of them in order to find it, and that's just really not ideal. So I'm looking forward to all this different organization that they're bringing us.
Plus, you can do all the fun stuff that you do with your normal projects with the templates that you download or create yourself. That means stacking them or fanning them if there's multiple books in a template. It means customizing the cover. It means giving it a custom title.
If you were here, I believe it was on day 2, they showed us all about how you can fan these books out. It's ridiculous, but I'm getting excited about fanning books in and out. But hey, these are the things that weird, writers who spend all day alone in their thoughts think about.
And of course, just like before, you can convert any existing project into a template to add to your template library, or convert any template that you have or get access to into a brand new project. But the coolest feature coming to templates in Dabble is the brand new template library. The template library is a combination of templates that you've created yourself, ones that you've downloaded from others, and official Dabble templates that you can search through and download.
Okay, that's interesting. I mean, you kind of can do that already, but again, when you open up the templates page, it's pretty much everything's just there in the last, used order. So Dabble has a bunch of already pre-made templates, which you can use, and then you can make your own. But sharing with the community, I don't know that that's something I've really looked into before, to be honest with you. So this may be new, but if I'm wrong about that, let me know.
Templates you get from other people. It's never been easier to access the user-generated templates that you choose to download and add to your library. This is great if you're working with a story coach, an editor, a writing group, a critique partner, someone who you just love writing with and they have a really cool way of setting up their character profiles. You can get a template from virtually anyone and add it to your template library.
I don't usually have a whole lot of writing buddies. I would love to work on stuff with other people from time to time, but for whatever reason, that's just never really been something that I've pursued super hard. But I'm curious to know some of you who do have like regular writing partners or you've used a writing coach. How does that work out for you? Because it's something I've definitely thought a lot about before over the years, but I've never actually done it before. But I'd be curious to know what your experiences are of that.
Library. And this means it can go the other way too. If you have a structure that you really like or a framework that has been very valuable to you, you can make it a template either for your personal use or to share with other writers out there. So that means if you're a coach or an editor or just a writer who loves sharing the things that you think are so cool, you can now do that more easily than ever. Plus, you get some stats about your templates when they get used to. There are a few things.
I love stats. I mean, stats about when my templates get used. Ooh, that's exciting. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but it's like the video gamer in me. Anytime there's like a counter or an analytic thing for like basically anything, I just like, I love seeing those numbers creep up.
More satisfying than being able to see how many people are using the template that you took time and blood and sweat and tears to put together. It's so cool. But that's not all. There are official Dabble templates coming your way, and they're going to be easily accessible, just a click or two away for you to download and get started.
Don't tease me about it.
That means you have a trusted partner that will give you resources and tools you need to jumpstart your story, get over writer's block, give you creative tools in order to make the best characters.
Okay, they had templates by genre there, which is something they've already kind of had. I know that they had like a historical fiction one template that I've been using a lot of. Or many times, because that's typically what I write is historical fiction. I've definitely got other stuff that I'm chipping away at, but I love historical fiction. And that was a horror. I saw some fantasy sci-fi in there, and yeah, so that would be kind of cool to get other genres, because I'm pretty sure I know they have other genres besides historical fiction, but I'm not sure how many, so maybe some of these are new.
Settings or prose possible. It also gives us a place to share templates for things like the 60-day novel challenge and other writing events and challenges, or from trusted partners who want to make resources available to dabblers like you. All of this is so easy to navigate. You can see your templates right up front or search through the library of ones shared with you or official Dabble ones or partner ones out there. And you can expect the official Dabble template library to expand as time goes on, and we add great new templates in there for your use. If you've made it this far, let me know in the comments if you say template or template, and I won't judge you if it's the latter. Now, the second feature...
I don't think I've ever heard template. It's template. What the hell are you talking about?
That I want to talk about is the new and improved goal setting within Dabble. Now, I've got to be honest with you, even before I started working with Dabble, the goal setting tool is one of the things that made me a dabbler in the first place.
100%. Yeah, the goal setting area in your project, that is phenomenal. And I'll show you real quick. I'll just bring open a random one that I've actually got a goal set in. I don't have goals set in all of them. Okay, so you can see over here on the right, yeah, it tells you like your daily goals, your project goals, how many you've written today. I mean, it's like 6 something in the morning, so I haven't written anything today so far. But then how many days you have left for like the target date that you've set that you want your book to be done by, and then how many words that you have written, how many have remaining total, and how many words you have that set in the project goal. So I love all that. You've got all kinds of mini counters here too. You can do a 1 hour counter where everything just kind of fades away and you do nothing but write for a whole hour, but you have multiple different options on this, 5 minutes all the way up to an hour. And then it shows you in your calendar how many words you've written in these days. Now that's a lot of zeros, but that's because I've been working on other stuff. But yeah, so anyway, I love this area, and it's really easy to just kind of like change real quick. You can do a project goal, you can do a daily goal, or you can set days off that you want to take off, and it won't affect your goal counter. It'll just know like, okay, he doesn't write on Thursdays or whatever, so we're not going to count 0 days against him on Thursdays. So yeah, I love this section. This is one of the, there are other writing apps that have stuff very similar to this, but for whatever reason Dabble does goals very, very well. They do lots of things very well, and that's one of them. So let's get back to this sexy redheaded beast.
I absolutely loved it, and it was a game changer for my writing. Now we're expanding goals to better suit your unique needs and writing style. With this giant new release, we offer customizable and, dare I say, flexible writing goals for all authors and dabblers out there. There is the classic daily goal that counts your words across all projects, across all notes. If you write a word, it counts towards that. And it is great for developing a daily or regular writing habit.
That's right.
Because establishing a writing habit is equal parts difficult and valuable. It is one of the best things you can do to get your first draft done, revised, and published, but it is one of the hardest things to do.
I think I have to agree. Like, for me, I've always thought about the hardest part about writing is actually sitting down to write. Like, it's all the other stuff that you get distracted by. And it's so easy to be like, oh, I got to do this or I got to do that, or maybe I don't feel like writing right now. But really training yourself and getting in the right state of mind and training your body into realizing that this is a job. Like, you show up whether you want to or not, right? Because you have to go to work. And so, but eventually the more you do that and the more you realize like, oh, I actually enjoy my job, then you love it. And all of a sudden you don't have to think about it anymore. You just do it. It's just something that you just say, okay, I wake up in the morning and I go to work. I go write, and you don't stop until you have your daily goal or whatever. For me, that can be anywhere from 2,000 words to 6,000 words, 7,000 words, somewhere in there, 6, 7, right? So, on a really great day, I'll write in the 10 to 12,000, but in a good day, definitely in the 5, 6, and then on a bad day, I pretty much always try and get 2,000. Now, for me, like, once I get into a rhythm, I can just pump them out. So, but I know that, other people don't always have the time, don't have the energy. They have a hard time getting into the rhythm like that. So I think anything is good. Anything is better than nothing. There are people out there who I know who only write 100 words a day or 500 words a day. Anything is better than nothing. So getting rid of that negative state of mind where you're like, oh, I only have 5 minutes right now. What could I really get done? Or, oh, I'm only writing 100 words a day. Does that really even matter? Yes, it absolutely matters, because it's working to your overall goal, and you cannot get there without one step at a time.
And the daily goal helps with that. Plus, you can see your progress on your dashboard, which is just very encouraging when you log in. Now, document goals are a way for you to set a specific goal to accomplish the task that you really want to get done. And that could mean choosing all the books in your project, a single book, or a particular chapter.
Oh, that's cool.
This
that's
type
a new
of
feature,
goal,
like choosing goals per chapter. Like, that's definitely new. So that's cool. And across all books, we'd have to see more about this, because I think the daily goal goes across everything. But project goals are specific to those projects, obviously. But chapter goals, that's interesting.
is going to look a little familiar because it comes with that optional deadline where you can say, I want to get this many words written by this date. You can even choose the days off you want, whether that be every Saturday, you're not going to write, or you have vacation.
I was just
coming
telling
up,
the people this.
Individual dates. Here's where the power of Dabble's goal setting comes in. Beyond creating a writing habit, if you set that optional deadline, you tell us when you're going to be taking those days off. We'll do the math for you. We'll tell you, hey, this is what you need to write today in order to reach your goal.
Yep, and I love that. That is so nice to not have to think about it, because when you're sitting down to write, especially when you're writing in scene, the last thing you want to think about is basically anything else, especially math, and so yeah, when they do the math for you and you don't have to think, oh, well, I wrote X number of words yesterday, so in order to get on my weekly goal, accomplish my weekly goals, I have to write X number of words today and tomorrow. No, just tell me. I don't want to think about it.
If you write more or less than what you need to stay on track for that deadline, we'll run the math again, and next time you log in, we'll make sure you know exactly what you need to write the next day to stay on track. And we have project goals as well, which is a hybrid between the daily goal and the document goal, and it takes into account everything in one particular project. That includes books, chapters, scenes.
Oh, okay, so that's new. So project goal, what he's referring to is not just your individual book goal, which is what I was showing you. It is now they're going to be adding the bookshelf, and so therefore you're going to be categorizing things into series and that sort of thing. So I think what he's referring to here is now you can have goals within each series, so that will cross over only the books in that series. I believe that's what he's referring to, so that's kind of exciting.
world building. It includes character profiles and interviews that you do with them. It includes research notes, because all the work that you are putting into writing your best book should be accounted for and should be tracked towards
Yes
your
and
goal.
no. I totally agree with that. Like, if you write anything, it's writing, right? If you're brainstorming, if you're taking notes, if you're researching or whatever, it all counts to writing. But typically what I do is I have a little habit tracker on my phone, and I do like to keep very organized, and I like to hold myself accountable when it comes to my writing, especially because, again, I have to treat it as if it's my job. Otherwise I won't do it. I'll play video games all day or whatever the hell else. But yeah, so I keep track of how many hours of research am I doing and words that I'm writing within there. But then I also keep track of how many real, like, words am I writing, how many new words am I writing, how much writing am I doing in scene, because I do think there's a difference. Like, if you want to just write in a day, fine, do whatever kind of writing you want. But if you want to get your book done, especially around a time that you want it to be done by, you have to keep track of how many new words are you actually writing in a day as well. Otherwise, you'll just, months will go by and you realize, oh shit, yeah, I'm writing, but I'm not actually writing in the thing that I probably should be and are wanting to be. If that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe I'm rambling.
The idea is to set you up for success in the way that works best for you. And to that end, you can set a deadline and days off for this kind of goal too. Writing challenge goals are the shiniest and, in my opinion, the most exciting of the new goals coming your way. This goal is time-based, so you set a start date and you set an end date, and you tell Dabble how many words you want to write.
Ooh,
just
I
like the other
that.
goals.
So not just a due date, like, because that's the only time-based goals they've had up to this point have been due dates, and yeah, you can change the due date anytime you want, but constantly moving the goalpost out is not exactly a good habit to get into, especially if you're a self-made entrepreneur or writer, right? So but time limit based ones, that's kind of interesting. So that's gonna reward writing sprints. That's gonna reward, like, okay, this week I am gonna do nothing but write, and then next week maybe I'll take my foot off the gas a little bit, and you can see how much you can actually get done in a short period of time, which I do think is important, especially when you're in the first draft. Getting that damn thing over as fast as possible with as few distractions going on as possible is super important, I think.
We're going to do that math for you and tell you how many words you need to write every single day that you're writing in order to reach this challenge.
Because I don't like math.
You can even give the challenge a name to make it more meaningful and fun. This is where we bring in customization and community. If you have a writing group or a group of friends that you like to write with, you can set up your own custom goals within Dabble.
I was just talking about that. I don't really have a writing group that I stick with, or have been with for a long time. I've popped in and out of a few, but I would love to build more of a community. It's one of the reasons why I've started this channel recently. Is I just think it's time. Like, I've spent so much of my life, kind of feeling like a loner a little bit, and a little bit on the outside when it comes to this kind of stuff, especially like art, creating art, sharing your art, being vulnerable. It's been pretty tough for me to be vulnerable for most of my life. So I would love to find a writing community. If there's anybody out there who knows of a good one, please let me know.
And if you join us in Dabble U Campus, which is a great community of thousands of authors with bonus content that you don't even see.
This guy's telling me about one right now.
We'll be running community-driven.
To be fair, I have interacted with the Dabble community some. I haven't found any lifelong friends or anything there, but I have found some cool people, and I've had some success on Twitter before. I met an awesome girl who lives in London on Twitter, and we still every once in a while keep in touch. Shout out Rachel if you're watching.
Will make use of this goal setting. And by the way, that totally includes the 60-day novel challenge coming this fall. All of these goals are here to set you up for success in a way that works for you and your writing style. What we want more than anything is for you to write your book and have a great time doing it. That means you can aim for no 0 days. It means that you can set days off. It means that you can automatically adjust your pace if you think you need more or less time. And each of these new goal setting features comes with a visualization of your progress that, again, in my opinion, is beautifully aesthetic. Like I said, this is Dabble's
exciting.
biggest update ever. We are bringing so many new features and improving so many of the features that you love, and these are just 2 of them. That means if you're starting your story and you need a hand with templates, or you want some great resources from trusted partners or from Dabble, or you want to share your own great resources in template form, we give you the tools to be able to do
Hell
that.
yeah.
And that includes that growing library of Dabble templates. And once you use those templates to get started or get organized, the improved goal setting features are going to keep you on track and get that darn book
Good.
written. These are just some of the awesome new things coming to Dabble next week. So if you want to see what else is going on, make sure to check out our channel, make sure to subscribe, because all week long we are announcing these brand new exciting updates. Thanks for joining me. Make sure you subscribed. And I'm just so stinking excited for this.
You're
new update.
stinking excited.
I'll see you later.
Feel these nipples. Yeah, dude, I'm excited too, and I can't wait for this. I can't believe I think we're like 4 days away. We're 4 or 5 days away now. So July 13th, I'm stoked for the new Dabble 3.0 upgrade. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I had a good time breaking this down. We're going to be breaking it down again tomorrow, day 5 tomorrow. So I hope you come back and join me. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I'm trying to grow this thing, man. I'm trying to do this. So help me do this, would you? Subscribe to the channel, share it with somebody who you think might like it or me or whatever. Yeah, I just appreciate you being here, and I'll see you tomorrow.